So yeah, this is my life right now. So I spent my morning cleaning. This is my strategy. There's dust all over the place. It is impacting me because the dust, when it flares up, it is all over the place. It has to be cleaned up if we're going to survive and get back to as close a degree of normalcy, even though this is an ongoing situation. I am going to break down the property into smaller sections, and I'm going to tackle it section by section, day by day. So I've started with the most traffic area on the property, that being the front yard, the driveway, and I started cleaning up the thick ash that is covering that driveway, because that area is going to be traversed most frequently.
The majority of this country, believe you me, we do not know anything about ash in that sense. We are not a country that has been seized in understanding what you do when a volcano erupts, all of these things. If St. Vincent is to the west of us, why are we getting the ash when in truth and in fact we normally get northeast trade winds?
Currently, the Soufriere Volcano in St. Vincent, located in on a third of the island, is erupting explosively. What that means is that from time to time, and currently it is in one of those periods, we will have explosions from the summit of the volcano, and the explosions result in rocks being fragmented and broken up into smaller pieces and thrown up into the air and pelted up into the air to high altitudes. And once they get to a certain height, they can be taken by the winds in any direction. And it just happens that one of the directions it tends to take it once it gets to a certain height is towards Barbados.
CG Vlogs. Now this is Barbados, April 14th, 2021. We have experienced the impact of volcanic eruption in our neighboring sister island state, St. Vincent, which is just about 170 miles west of Barbados. That eruption, the first eruption actually occurred on that would have been Friday, April the 9th, and since then we've had subsequent eruptions. Little did we expect that the ashfall would have been so heavy in Barbados. Today is the first Wednesday since, and Barbados is drenched in volcanic ashfall. I am pretty much in the southeastern section of the island right now, making my way down into the city area. While we have experienced a significant amount of ashfall covering the entire island, I am well aware that St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Vincent particularly, the people of St. Vincent are even more impacted because the volcano has erupted directly within their space. So if this is what we are experiencing in Barbados, about 180 miles away, one could only imagine the devastation and the dislocation that is right now taking place in St. Vincent. I just want to share with you my own experience. I wasn't around in 1979, 42 years ago, when the eruption last occurred. But while I appreciate that there may have and could have and more than likely would have been some impact on Barbados as a result of ash blowing over, I never for one moment expected this volume of ash on our island. So for me, as a person who understands and who appreciates the impact of natural disasters, I never expected this amount. So for me, what is it like recovering from the volcanic episodes in St. Vincent? Well, as a result of the ash fall, I will say that many properties, all properties in Barbados have been impacted. We are in this, not to the same extent impacted, but certainly we are both impacted. Both Barbados and St. Vincent are impacted in some way by the volcanic activity of La Soufriere. So this is CG Vlogs, right here in Sister Island, beautiful Barbados.
This is a first, and it is a first for us as a nation in recent times to have to deal with the scale of the ash fall that we've had to. We don't need to panic, and we certainly don't need to do things that escape common sense. The one theme throughout this is going to be that we're going to fight this with sense, common sense. It may need a few cents and dollars too, but the first thing that we need is common sense.
Yeah, we are now approaching the Grantley Adams International Airport, so I can allow you to see that. This is the roundabout just in front of the airport, and ahead is our Grantley Adams International Airport. It is just a dusty place. So as vehicles travel, the dust is pretty much spiraled into the atmosphere and is kicked up. Yeah, so Barbados is just simply a sight of gray right now. Just gray, just gray, just gray, just gray, just gray. Just gray. I will keep you posted about my experience as a citizen living with a volcano erupting in my backyard. So I'll see you all again soon when I share my further experience of the volcano's impact on my own life and property. CG Vlogs.